We gonna take him to church because this versus battle, Hav.
Talk about it, Queen. Talk about that shit.
This
You already know what
versus
it
battle
is.
that we just experienced between Rick Ross and 2 Chainz was the one. Listen, this is the first versus battle that I have to admit that I knew a lot of the lyrics now. And that just goes to show that I listen to both artists more than, well, I knew I listened to Rick Ross a lot more than like the other artists that have done the versus battles, but I was really surprised to know a lot of the 2 Chainz songs and actually a lot of the lyrics as well. So it was a really cool battle because I felt like I was a little bit more hyped because, when you know the lyrics is a little more different. It's like when you go to a concert and you don't know the lyrics. You can enjoy the concert. You can enjoy the concert, but it's not the same. So I really love that because y'all know last week y'all heard me talk that real Rick Ross shit because 305 Day County baby. Listen,
Maybach music.
Rick Ross and 2 Chainz. First of all, Rick Ross was a bully because he didn't even let 2 Chainz start off. He didn't even say, I don't even think they even said proper hellos. They didn't even introduce what was happening. He didn't even say who he was. They just went, DJ Sam Sneak just dropped BMF on us and the rest is history. That was the song that they started off with.
Maybach music.
Yeah. For me,
Shout out to Sam Sneak, by the way.
Yes, shout out to DJ Sam Sneak. He is Rick Ross's DJ, but not only that, he is also an A&R. He is the one who helps pick out the beats.
Yeah, big
He
out.
has a very respected ear in the music industry. So to have, of course, I knew he was gonna be there. I said it last week, so because I know Maybach. I know Maybach. I know home team shit. You know what I mean? Like
Homegrown facts.
So I knew they were gonna come off real strong. BMF is one of my favorite songs. If you've ever seen my Instagram story, then you know that it's one of my favorite songs because I'm always rapping it on my story. And one of my favorite lines from that song is "Self-made, you just affiliated. I built it ground up. You bought it renovated." And I feel like that's just such a real good bar, because a lot of the times like people really just. They jump off of somebody else's success, and that's how they become successful. But when you're self-made, it's a little different. The game is a little bit different. The wins are a little bit different. So I really like that, and I love that he started off with that song. Like 2 Chainz eventually within the battle ended up saying that he got bullied by Rick Ross because Rick Ross just did not care. I'm gonna keep going and talking about this battle because there was just so many funny.
Yeah, what do you think about when he was just like, no matter where you at, we in the MIA.
Yes, that was that. And then what was funny was that when it was 2 Chainz' turn, 2 Chainz was just like, just to be clear, we are in Atlanta. And I love that. If you guys didn't know, Rick Ross actually lives in Atlanta. He has one of the biggest pools, I think, in America, if I'm not mistaken. And his house is actually being used for Coming to America too.
The biggest.
So yes, exactly. I got ahead of myself, but I did want to go down this list of this battle.
Oh yeah, BMF. And
yeah, so BMF came first, and then 2 Chainz responded with "No Lie" featuring Drake. Somebody that won in this battle that wasn't in this battle was Drake. Because Drake was in a lot of the songs that both of these artists played, and I saw a meme on Instagram. It was possibly Twitter because Instagram isn't that funny. It was Drake with 2 wrestling belts. Yeah. Like he's just like, oh, Drake coming out of the versus battle last night, and it's because he had a lot of songs in this in this whole battle because if I'm not mistaken, I saw on shout out to Tidal because they did like this whole like thing of this verses before. Like sometimes you see like the songs that they could play, but what Tidal did, like a mock list of the songs that they both artists can play, but what Tidal did was that they just did a whole like folder of just like collaborations of projects of like songs with Drake, songs with Future, etc., etc. And it was really dope that they did that because it allowed me to immerse myself and kind of like see like, oh shit, damn, he could play this song, damn, he could play that song, damn, I don't even know. I'm happy I don't have to worry about that shit. So it was really dope that they did that. So shout out to Tidal for that. So No Lie, BMF wins for me for that. How about you, Hav?
Claudia, go on.
So that's 1-0, right? We're gonna keep counting this time,
Maybach
guys.
music.
Big 1-0.
Big 1-0, big 1-0. Okay, and then so we had coming up. It was Hustlin' versus I'm Different, and we all know that Hustlin' comes. So that's 2-0. Now if so no, don't get me wrong, cause I'm different. The pull up to the scene with my son. What? Come on now, that shit goes hard. But
That song is legendary. That's a fact.
But it just
Versus anybody else, it might win.
But the thing is that against Hustlin', the song that like basically like
Introduced us to
introduced us
The
to Ross,
world?
or like introduced the world to Ross was Hustlin'. So he wins that round. So that's 2-0. And then John versus Fucking Problems. Now I get that 2 Chainz did the I love bad bitches, not my fucking problem. Yo, first of all, that's my shit. That's a really good song, but I felt like it wasn't a song for the battle. I felt like he could have put a different song there. But against John, like honestly, guys, anything Rick Ross from here on out is probably just gonna be another point. But John versus Fucking Problems is John wins. Actually, I'm looking at it here, and John is credited as a Lil Wayne song, but it's still like a really big Rick Ross song, and I feel like John is just obviously is gonna be affiliated with Rick Ross, so
Yeah,
that was
synonymous.
Yeah, it's synonymous with him. Rich Forever versus Spend It. Listen, I don't even remember how Spend It goes, but Rich Forever wins. So that's 3-0.
But this also that also made it more like Chainz had like, he kind of stood up for himself in that round though.
I spend it. That's the song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then come on, Rich Forever with John Legend. Like any song with John Legend is winning. That's why.
Yeah. Undeniable.
Yeah. So it is what it is with that song.
So we have 4-0. Yeah, 4-0.
Yeah. Oh, are we there? Hold on. It's 1, 2, 3. You're right. No, that's 3, Hav.
Nah, BMF, Hustlin', John, Rich Forever.
Oh, you're right.
Let's go.
4. Okay, so next up is Diced Pineapples versus Duffel Bag Boy. Something that I found that was really funny was 2 Chainz saying that in order to beat Rick Ross, he had to be Titty Boy and 2 Chainz.
That was funny.
So he ended up playing Duffel Bag Boy, which if you don't know, this was a really big song when it dropped. It was him. I don't remember who the other person is, but the group was called Play a Circle, and it was a song featuring Lil Wayne.
You said that shit how it's spelled.
Yeah, Play a Circle. How you supposed to say it? How it's spelled. So that was obviously so wait, we're at 5 now?
We at 5-0.
So Diced Pineapples, that's the one with Wale and Drake. What is it that Drake says in that song that we always crack up about? Call me crazy shit, we should call him what? Listen,
I felt him on that
shit. But do you know like how deep down in the dumps you gotta be for like you to be happy because she's at least calling you, even if she's calling you fucking crazy?
That's a fact.
I feel it. I feel you. And then so that's what 5-0.
5-0. All right.
And then MC Hammer versus I Love Them Strippers, which is that the time
Damn, I love them strippers.
because 2 Chainz definitely brought out strippers, and it was
He brought it for Rex.
okay.
I think it's probably the next
I'm getting
round.
ahead of myself, but
this is also the part of where his strategy. I'm thinking, fly on the wall, thinking that's when you were like, all right, I'm gonna go to the club. Like after that, I'm gonna go to the club.
Oh, are you sure it was for that song? Because I don't. Oh, wasn't it for Bands That Make a Dance?
Yeah. It's for
Yeah,
bands. I was just saying like the songs he was playing. Like he was like, I'm going to the strip club now. Like he's warming us up.
Yeah. I felt like the whole battle, like in the beginning, was a warm up. Like they were like cool, calm, and collected.
Saucy.
They were. They each had their own, paper planes or blunts.
And bottles, sponsored bottles. Wingstop was there.
Exactly. Wingstop was there. My favorite thing was DJ Sam Sneak had a shirt that it looked like the Miami Heat logo, but it was actually a lemon instead of a basketball.
Maybach music.
And it said lemon pepper. Listen, lemon pepper wings are the bomb. Not even not. It doesn't even have to be from Wingstop. It can be from anywhere. Like lemon pepper wings are just bomb as fuck.
But Wingstop, you can still get the check.
Period. Yeah, I mean they kind of check
your logo right there.
For real. So yeah, so that was a pretty dope. So once I think after the strippers came, it got a little loose.
Yeah, but MC Hammer and all right, so that's 6-0.
Yeah, so then MC Hammer versus I Love Them Strippers. MC Hammer wins, so that's 6-0. Ashton Martin Music versus Super Freak. Okay, Ashton Martin Music isn't going to lose to any song because it's a really good song. It's with Chrisette Michelle, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I said her name right. And Drake, of course. So Drake again enters the chat. And even though he entered the chat at Dice Pineapples, so he played Dice Pineapples, MC Hammer, and then he played Ashton Martin Music. But what's interesting is that I'm looking at it right now is that he's not credited, at least on Tidal, like as one of the artists on the song, but he is on the song. So Ashton Martin Music versus Super Freak. Now guys, if you did not know this about me, I used to be a pole fitness instructor. So Super Freak brought me back to those days. That was one of my favorite songs to put on for like to get the girls in my class super fucking hype was Super Freak. So when that song came on, listen, I turned
pole instructor down.
I turned into like that teacher again. Like I don't think Hav was in the room when this. Were you here when the song came on?
Huh? No.
No, because I was like in here like getting it. Oh, and another thing that I need to highlight was this is the first battle that I've seen with my sister.
That's a fact.
So that was really dope because I don't always get to see it, and one of the reasons why her and I always have connected is music. So it was really dope to watch the versus battle with her, and one of my favorite ones thus far. So that was really dope. Now guys, we're already at what, 6-0?
Nah, that's 7-0 because Ashton Martin versus Super Freak bring it at 7-0.
Okay, yeah, no, because listen, Super Freak is my shit, but it is not beating Ashton Martin Music. And then the next song.
Hold on, but usually in basketball when it's 7-0 they stop playing. But keep on going.
That's a fact. When it's 7-0, they don't even get there.
Oh no, like in a pickup game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, no, it's best out of 7, so they would stop at 4.
I was confused.
Yeah. So and so the next round, guys, is my favorite. Like when I tell you guys that this is one of my all-time favorite songs, not just a Rick Ross song. My favorite. I haven't even said it, and I'm sure you know what song I'm talking about. Can you guess? Tell me what it is.
Santorini, Greece, baby.
Yes, sir! That's my shit.
Maybach music.
So Rick Ross comes in and plays Santorini, Greece. If you've never heard this song, I need you to give your ears a favor. Do your ears a favor and listen to this song on loudspeakers or on some really good headphones because, listen, it'll change your life. I don't know what it is about that song. I don't know. It's because I feel like I'm gonna be in Santorini, Greece, or I don't know what it is, but it just
because he took you there.
He took me there. He took like just, and you know what's funny is that every time I hear this song, I think about Ross. I don't remember if it was in his book or if it was in a conversation that he did, like an interview. I think it was an interview on Drink Champs, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to Drink Champs. Something that I remember was he said that one time Jay-Z texted him and just said Santorini, Greece, huh? And put like LOL. And I don't remember what was said after that, but I was just like, listen, even the king knows that that's the song right there. So 2 Chainz put Bands to Make a Dance against that, and I'm sorry, I love that song. And I think that's when the strippers came out, but that still didn't beat like against Santorini, Greece. So yeah, so far 2 Chainz doesn't have any yet.
It's 8-zip.
I'm a Boss, which
if you was gonna win a round right now, 2 Chainz is now the winner round.
Yeah, if he could, you're saying
this is I'm a Boss with this is the
this
Meek
is
Mill.
I'm a Boss versus
I was thinking
Fuck.
about that that T-Pain song. My bad. I don't think he even played.
Oh no,
that one.
I got a fresh line.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't. I'm the Biggest Boss.
Yeah, the Biggest Boss. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, he did it. I don't think he played that song. I'm a Boss is that I'm riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip, same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. What? And then when Ross says, got so many shades, I thought I got a lazy eye. What?
That's crazy. I knew what the fuck he was gonna say too.
He said, "Fuck a blog, dog."
Because one day we gon' meet.
Yeah, exactly. I got too hype. Fuck a blog, dog. Man, he went in on on that shit. Against Rich as Fuck, and again, listen, this is a very biased versus, but we want to go down the list because of course we want to bring that to you guys because some of you guys probably didn't watch, or you guys probably live somewhere that doesn't, have it, or you missed it, or you don't even like watching the battle. You probably just like hearing about it. So
and last week my girl said that my dog got C-sides to compete.
Yo, Rick Ross does have C-sides that'll beat anybody. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Like, listen, Presidential. If you've never heard Presidential on God Forgives I Don't, I encourage you to. Another song, Amsterdam. First of all, God Forgives I Don't is one of my favorite projects in the period. But yeah, but Amsterdam. If he is talking about a location, just know it's gonna be a hit. I mean, not a hit, but it's gonna be a really good song because
that usually lines up for Ross.
Yeah, that usually lines up for it because wealth. And so it was against Rich as Fuck, and
money.
So that wins. Okay, so Freemason versus Feds Watching. Again, Freemason takes that.
I do love the story that was told about Feds Watching.
I went to the bathroom. Please share it, Huff.
So basically, like the Grammys, there was the Grammys that night. 2 Chainz lost, and he was working on his new album. He plays it for Pharrell. Pharrell makes Feds Watching on the spot, and they make that song.
Nice. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Did he say what song he was nominated for in the Grammys or no?
No. He was nominated for 2 Grammys that night, and then I think that's more around. No, that's after the first album. So maybe Birthday or maybe something off of the Good Music.
Something that I found funny was...
Let me just pull it up, my bad.
Something that I thought was funny was 2 Chainz was saying, oh, this one got plaques. This one got plaques.
Oh, yeah, this was a plaque.
This was a plaque. And then it's just like, listen, there's gold plaques and platinum plaques. Like, let's talk about it. Which one is which? Because you can't just say it got plaques. I mean, I guess if in essence, if it has a plaque, it's good. So shout out to 2 Chainz for that. I actually think that it was important for him to highlight that the songs that he was playing were plaques because that means that they were getting a lot of play, whether it was on the phone, whether it was in the radio, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of the songs that he was saying that for, it made sense when he said it because I was just like, yeah, no, those shits were popping off at the club. They were popping off, in the car, in the radio, wherever. So he actually did play the boss, Hav.
Oh, he did? Oh, yeah. The 2 songs he was nominated for was Based on a True Story, the first album, nominee, and then Best Rap Song, Mercy.
Oh, yeah.
But he was also nominated again for No Problem and Fucking Problems in 14, and then No Problem in 17. And No Problem was a winner in Best Rap Performance. So that's cool.
Isn't that the same song?
Huh?
Isn't No Problem and Fucking Problems the same song?
Yeah, it is. I guess it's the clean version. My bad. I'm reading, y'all. No. I'm like Ron Burgundy.
We ain't holding it against you, Hob. It ain't even nothing. So after that, he did play the boss, which against Good Drink. Okay, so I really love Pretty Girls Love Trap Music. But as far as Good Dank, I felt that wasn't a good one to play. He ended up playing the song that I wish he would have played. So he redeemed himself. He still didn't win that round, though. So the boss obviously is going to win against that. The boss always reminds me of ABDC, America's Best Dance Crew.
Shout out to the Jabberwockies.
Yeah, the Jabberwockies. Yes, the Jabberwockies did that dance to that song, and I'll never forget it. So it always sticks with me. So shout out to that. So he won that round. Fuck With Me, You Know I Got It versus Watch Out. Watch Out, little bitch. Listen. You had a song with Jay-Z, you winning automatically. I'm sorry. That it is what it is. Something that I have to point out is that Rick Ross has probably, I feel like he has one of the most
songs with Jay-Z too?
The most songs with Jay-Z. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Okay,
I feel that because I may be wrong, but I know they have a lot of songs together because Jay-Z from the beginning, and now I know this is from the book because he did talk about it. If you haven't checked out Rick Ross's book, I highly recommend it. I talked about it when it first dropped, so make sure that you check it out. But he did talk about how, Jay-Z from the beginning was just very supportive of him, supportive of his music. That's why if Jay-Z or Rick Ross ever need either one of them to jump on the track, it's nothing. So of course it's going to win against Watch Out. Devil in a New Dress.
Watch Out, little bitch.
Devil in a New Dress. It was funny because I think we're already at 10, right? And normally they switch.
This is 12, yeah.
Normally they switch. It'll be 2 Chainz goes 2 times and then it's Ross. But Ross said, no, we ain't doing that. Because Ross didn't even let 2 Chainz, nothing. 2 Chainz finished. Yeah, 2 Chainz finished his song and he literally, Ross should, Samson just put that bitch out. And around that time was a time that Rick Ross felt it was necessary for him to get a massage by a fine young lady.
Young stallion.
Yeah, she was
she
a
is-
baddie. Listen,
She ain't talk. She don't got the legs like the stallion, but a
Listen.
stallion nonetheless.
I wanted a massage from her. I wanted to be
I wanted to massage her.
okay, Hav. I see you. I see you. I see you. I did not.
You sure?
I mean, a little booty rub ain't never hurt nobody.
Hey.
A little booty rub ain't never hurt nobody. It don't make me less of liking men or anything.
Facts.
But yeah, so I would agree. She was really pretty. And then we did talk about the strippers coming out as well. But it was funny because, so Rick Ross takes off his shirt, right? And I get it. There's lights. It's hot. I'm thinking that he took his shirt off because he was feeling it. He was in his mood. If you ever seen Fat Boy perform, he was the one to take his shirt off and just get in his shit. And then you just see titties everywhere and they're his. I get it. I love you, Ross, for that. So I was excited because I was just like, these homies gonna hold me back. That we were gonna get that Ross. That's what I thought. But
Did
then
he even play that? I don't think he played
no.
that.
And then but what he said, the funniest thing was that he was just like, oh, I'm feeling a little tight.
Right.
Yeah, and then that's when she comes in, and we don't know what's happening. But then she ends up finishing her. I think he got the massage for like 3 or 4 songs or something
yeah,
it was
something
like
like
a good. It was a good amount of. It was a really.
I'll tell you the song when she left.
It was a nice little massage that he got there, and then he got a new shirt, and that thing was so. Listen, when you put any kind of oil or lotion on and then you put a silk shirt on, you're bound to be sweaty. So I don't know if that was a good idea, but then again, I do not have the same type of silk that Rick Ross wears, so maybe that silk doesn't get you that way. But yeah, so that was happening. Devil in a New Dress, I think he played his verse, because I feel like someone said that he played an unreleased verse.
Wasn't that he played an unreleased verse for I Just Wanted You to
Oh,
Know?
yeah. You're wrong.
Famous?
I'm tripping. Yeah, you are right. And then, so Devil in a New Dress versus 4 a.m. I love 4 a.m. I really do. Because one of my favorite parts of that song is anytime she wants to dip and providing the sauce, what? But it's not beating Devil in a New Dress. I'm sorry. That beat, like, from Devil in a New Dress is, like, insane. That's just crazy. So that's another one for Ross. Tears of Joy versus Big Amount. Drake enter the chat again. Drake is in the group chat. He
fully in the chat.
Yeah, he's fully in the group chat. So Tears of Joy versus Big Amount. Tears of Joy obviously like wins. Stay Scheming versus All Me. Stay Scheming of course wins.
Wait, what was versus Tears
of Joy versus Big Amount.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And Stay Scheming versus All Me, so you know.
Stay.
Yeah.
Scheming.
I got a budget for the lawyer, dope. What? Listen. And what's funny is that this is a song that I listen to for Ross's part anyway. So usually sometimes I get to Drake's part in that song, but right after Ross's verse, I just feel like we could have just ended the song right there. That's a little petty because it's French Montana song, but y'all feel me. And then Pop That versus Is a Vibe. Listen. Pop That comes on, or It's a Vibe comes on. Listen, when Pop That actually did come on, I was out here shaking ass in the studio watching this versus battle. I danced a lot actually during this. But the ones that had me dancing the most was this one and the Bounty Killer one. So yeah. So obviously the Pop That wins. I'm On One versus No Problem. Which is the Chance the Rapper song that you don't want no.
Oh, so then that's the other song that he's nominated for.
Oh, you right.
That's true. Yeah.
You're right. Because even when I was reading it here, I was just like, didn't he already play this song? You playing it again? So yeah, I'm On One versus No Problem. Obviously, I'm On One wins. Has there been any song, Hav, where you think that 2 Chainz has one?
I could see somebody going with It's a Vibe.
Against?
Over Pop That. I could see, like, if that's not your vibe.
I feel it.
You know what I mean? But then it's like, damn, then the other ones, 2 Chainz won't for that same person, metric won't work because it's like, oh, I don't like the strip club vibe. And it's like, but other than that, the other one I think probably is close is Damn I Love Them Strippers. MC Hammer could be a toss-up. Freemason and Feds Watching could also be a toss-up. I think, like, you know, because the Feds watch, like, I don't know, because like it also, like, it's a different type of song, you know, like Freemason, he's really going in. Feds Watching is a song. What was versus Fuck With Me, You Know I Got It?
My bad, guys. Fuck with me, you know I got it, which is Richard. What reverses? Sorry. Oh, watch out a little bit. Dun, dun, dun.
No, I mean, not really. I mean, those are the only ones I think right now, and probably I'm on one and no problem. Maybe it could be a toss up. I could see someone, not really feeling for the I'm one or be like I only fuck with the Drake Park on that one or whatever like that.
What is it that Ross says in I'm on one? Get 'em on.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't remember what he says. But then the following one is "I'm Not a Star" versus "Birthday Song."
And I'm not a star wins.
Yeah, "I'm Not a Star" definitely wins. Mafia Music versus Big Bank. Mafia Music obviously wins. I ain't gonna hold y'all though. When Big Bank came on, okay,
that could be a toss up, right?
Yeah,
there.
that could be a toss up as well. I feel like Big Bank for me would win, because I really like that beat. It's Mustard. So shout out to Mustard. You know Mustard.
That song.
I love that song.
Yeah,
that Big Bang. What is it? My bitch drive an all white Range. What? It's because it's like so Bay Area for me. So I fuck with it. Even though YG is from LA, it's weird.
So is Mustard.
And so is Mustard. But he knows what's up.
He fucks with that sound.
Yeah, he really does fuck with that sound. That's one of the things that I like about him is that. And then YG sounds really good on a Bay Area beat like that too. So that song, I really love that beat. I'm like in my head I'm picturing it like when I dance it. So I would say that one would win for me. That's funny up compared to all the other ones. Rich Off Cocaine versus Mercy. I
could see where someone goes with Mercy on that one.
I think so too, because it's a really good.
But we talk about me, Rich Off Cocaine.
Yeah, of course.
Hands down. And Mafia Music over Big Bang. I'm sorry, because Mafia Music is a different type of song.
And no, of course. I mean, I'm saying that because I'm thinking of.
Yeah, we're trying to think of we try not to be biased, but also because this shit is looking like a 12 zip right now, Claudia. Honestly, a 20 zip. My bad.
Yeah, it's looking like a 20 zip. If it's up to us, it's a 20 zip. But I do see, like, for me, like I said, Big Bang, it just takes me to a different place. Yeah. Mercy, for me, I would say that it's a winner too, just because from the project that it's from. Like that whole entire project.
That whole time was a vibe.
And that project that they did together, like that was a really good time, man. A great time in music.
There's a lot of songs Ross ain't played.
Yeah, no, there was. He did, like, people on Twitter were saying he didn't even get in his bag. He got into, you know how it's like he got into his duffel bag. This man went into his fanny pack. That's a bag he brought.
Nah, he brought that. He brought that Birkin. The big Birkin. He brought that big Birkin bag.
And then
Fanny Birkin.
Rick Ross played "Live Fast, Die Young" versus Crack. Obviously Rick Ross wins that one.
I do love the Crack. That's legendary,
that shit does go hard.
But not.
And then Made Men versus Bees in the Trap. And then, obviously, Made Men wins. Rick Ross actually played an unreleased verse from What's Free?
What's Free? Yeah.
Yeah, it was like an unreleased verse. For those two, I mean, Nikki. I can see how that one could win, but we're just being very biased. So, shout out to them. They did bring out the strippers. They didn't just bring out a massage therapist. They brought out.
I like that. I like how you did that.
They brought out two essential workers, or like someone on Twitter said, essential workers. And I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Listen, I've been to a strip club before and I didn't seen better shit than that. So on Apple TV, it was funny because on Apple TV they had to put like a viewer discretion, like for minors, after the strippers came out because of that. Like they were shaking ass. But if you were watching it on Instagram, you were to see the ass a lot more. So anything else that you would like to add to the battle, Hav?
It was not fair. I fuck with 2 Chainz.
It wasn't fair at all.
But damn, like,
and
I know it's not supposed to be that. We are breaking this down like that, but this is just raw. And they both got a lot of records. I guess this is what it is. And we also need to. I like it that it happened. But you know what I thought too? I thought maybe Ross Nipsey would have maybe been a better match. But maybe Nipsey needed a couple more albums out or whatever like that. But I feel like, because also sonically, Nipsey also has that sound a little bit too.
And then what they talk about wealth and
and that
owning your
mindset.
own business and this and that.
And then I thought 2 Chainz versus Wiz was probably a little bit better. But
for me, I didn't think that it was a fair battle. And I knew it wasn't fair when it started. But when Rick Ross said in round 14, we're just getting started.
Made that music.
I don't think 2 Chainz was ready for that because 2 Chainz has played all of his hits already. So
2 Chainz look up like,
yeah. I don't think Ross knew what he really meant when he said that. I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, he really was just getting started because he was just playing songs like for play. I felt almost because it was just great. Something else that I thought was funny too was Rick Ross telling 2 Chainz, "Why are you trying to count? Why are you trying to count? Let's just go." And that just translates to we can go all night. I got hits. I got songs.
forever.
I got bars. I got what he didn't even touch Port of Miami too, guys. There was not one song.
I feel like he ain't paying nothing off of Mastermind, no?
I don't think so. But
there's a lot presidential. So this on God Forgives.
yeah, God Forgives I Don't was like
hey,
amazing.
and we got that signed poster, by the way. God Forgives I Don't.
We do.
So certified classic. We met the biggest.
That was a project. That was the first CD that I ever bought on iTunes.
Oh shit.
God Forgives I Don't.
God Forgives I Don't.
Yeah, that was the first CD I bought on there. I remember staying up at 12 a.m. and put Buy All.
Damn, he didn't play Devil Is a Lie. Damn.
Damn, that's a good one. How that started.
Well, he didn't play fuck with me. You know, I got it too. So like, damn.
He did play that song.
Oh, okay. No. The one we was vibing out to. These hoes won't. Yeah.
Oh,
he didn't
Hold
play,
Me Back.
Hold Me Back. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
before the battle happened, the DJs were playing songs or whatnot, and 2 Chainz's DJ played this song by 2 Chainz and Big Sean. It's called KO. If you've never heard this song, I highly recommend it. It was one of the first songs that I remember hearing of 2 Chainz. So I heard this song, I immediately downloaded it to my phone. And I was listening to it this morning, and I was just like, dang. When I heard the DJ playing it, I was hype as Cobb. I was super hype. I was just like, oh my God, this used to be my shit and da-da-da-da, whatever. And
I
then
don't remember the name of that motherfucker.
yeah, because it's in the hook, yeah.
Yeah.
So then I was listening to it today, and I completely forgot last night that Big Sean was in it. I hear Big Sean's verse. What? I don't even want to start it because but Big Sean's Big Sean's verse in this song is really, really dope, which got me to thinking who would be best to be in a battle versus Big Sean. I brought this question to the Twitter. And the Twitter said Wale. And I think I agree. Obviously, they're from the same class. So that would make a lot of sense. For me, I would be the winner of this battle because I love both of them. I seriously love both of them. Both of them have projects that have impacted my life very, very big. One of them being Ambition. Mm-hmm. The Ambition Hour podcast. Hello. And the other one being I Decided by Big Sean. If you've never heard I Decided, I recommend it. Like,
I decided to tell you. You should check it out.
I decided to tell you that you need to listen to it. It's a really good project, and I just loved his mental space in that project. So I love when you can hear that in an artist. So I would like to see a Big Sean versus Wale.
I like that matchup.
Versus that would be really nice. I think Wale doesn't get enough flowers. Neither does Big Sean. I feel like because they are so big on mental health, they don't get the shine that they deserve. One, because they also shut down. Yeah. Two, because people are like, oh, he's just, he's gonna be talking about how he an introvert or like blah, da 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 da. I don't think Wale would do it because Wale is so very he's very cautious of his mind state, and I don't blame him. So something that we also didn't see was that 2 Chainz Ross didn't play any songs from like Maybach projects.
Oh.
So even that, you know what I mean? And another
Catalog
another
extensive.
song that he could have played and he didn't was Ambition. Because other than Wale, he had one of the best verses on that song. So yeah, so
Classic
that's
song
a really good
classics.
battle that I would like to see. If I don't see Big Sean and Wale, I would like to see Big Sean versus somebody, and I would like to see either one of them against anybody. I was asked